In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the steering bellow boot on this Dodge Dart. Let's get into it. We're going to remove the wheel. Use a 19mm socket. Take the lug bolts out. Before you take the last one off, I'm just going to hold the wheel from falling. Take that one off. Grab the wheel and slide it off. I'm going to loosen up the jam nut. Use a 24mm wrench. That's all, just as long as that's loose. Take this nut off. We're going to use an 18mm socket. Slides right off. Need to separate the tie rod from the knuckle. Just going to use a front end tool that fits. Just find one that is similar. You just want to push it up. It just pops, just like that. And take this out. We're going to loosen up the outer tie rod. You want to count the turns when you're taking this apart. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, it was 20 turns. Write that number down. I'm just using some locking pliers and take this nut off. Use a 24mm socket. Remove the locking pliers. Now using some hose clamp pliers, take this clamp off. Just squeeze it. It slides right off. Now we want to take the clamp off on the inside of the bellow boot. You can see a little tab right here. We're just going to take a straight pick, get in underneath there, give it a little tap. You just want to loosen that clamp up. We're just stretching it out. Sometimes you can reuse these clamps, but most of the times you just use a wire tie instead. All right, that's loose. Just grab the bellow boot, pop it off, and slide it right out. Now take the boot. I'm going to use a wire tie. Just put it around the boot. Slide it over. Make sure you get that in the right spot. And then push it over the steering rack. With that lined up, we're going to tighten down the wire tie. Just use some side cutters. Just twist it. And just snug it up. Make sure that boot's not twisting. That's good. Trim the excess. And you can use the wire tie on the other end or the clamp. We'll just use the clamp. And just slide it in position. There you go. Put the jam nut on. That's good. Take the outer tie rod end and we'll start that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You want to put that how it was, same turns as when you took it off. Bring the jam nut closer. Slide the tie rod into the knuckle. Take the nut, get that started. And just pry down with a pry bar while we tighten this up. Snug that up. Now torque the nut to 22 foot-pounds. And then you want to go an additional 90 degrees. If you don't have a torque angle meter, do the best you can. There we go. You want to see, you're going to look for the hole for the cotter pin. Make sure that's lined up. If it's not lined up, you can tighten it a little bit more to get the cotter pin to line up. A little more, but you never want to loosen it. Slide the cotter pin through. Take some side cutters, bend it over. And trim the excess. After finishing this installation, it's important to have an alignment done on your vehicle. Now put the wheel on. Line it up. Take the lug bolts, get those started. Get the other one started. Snug those down. Now I'm going to torque the lug bolts to 92 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.